What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So today we're gonna try something new. It's Friday, right? It's Friday, and I'm just gonna recap the week. Touch on some of the things that happened this week. Give my point of view. And let's see if you guys like this and if you guys feel that this should be a recurring thing on Fridays, right? So the first thing I want to touch on is the elephant in the room. Hold on here. Let me check something. The elephant in the room. Unfortunately, there was a misunderstanding between Gunners Collective and Dankin and Drankin. So I want to start with that, right? I'm not going to go into the details because honestly, I've always been a little bit on the outside looking in when it comes to their relationship. I have interacted to a small degree with Bean. Mainly on the lives. I have interacted with Mr. 209 on lives as well as Call of Duty. But my knowledge and interactions with them is nothing compared to their interactions with each other, Gunner and the other two. I do know, and I do want to say this, that Gunner put a video out, and unfortunately, Dankin and Drankin thought it was about them. It wasn't. I know. I talk to Gunner every day. I know exactly who he was talking about. And I know that I saw a portion of the live, man, the Dankin and Drankin live, and I know Gunner was very heartbroken. When he made his video, he wasn't bullshitting. When he said it, that fucked him up. I believe, I'm going to go ahead and believe that at some point, they will talk, and things will be what they'll be, right? I will say this though, you can go on Gunner's channel, and I think you can still see when I'm not sure if it's Gunner's channel, but I remember seeing when they were at that Airbnb and they were in the pool chilling, they were in the jacuzzi chilling, they're at the pad drinking, having a good time, and so. What trips me out about this is what's a trip about YouTube, eh? So whatever winds up happening, like I said, they all know each other personally, and I do believe that at some point that thing can be repaired. Is it going to be the same after? I doubt it, but I just can't believe that. Things have gotten that bad, but it's a trip how on the periphery, people that don't know anything about any of the parties, they only know them from watching them on YouTube. They've picked sides. In prison, when there's a dispute in house, you're schooled. You never pick sides. You don't want to inherit other people's problems. And there's people that we're always supporting, and and then now I don't know, it's a trip, man. But that was probably the biggest deal, right? That thing, and I wish everybody well in that. Now, moving on. I was trying to think which one do I want to go to next, and the one I'm gonna go to next is Leche Loco. So Big Milk 7.4. I'm gonna take 7.4 probably minutes, not seconds, like he says, to speak on it. Initially I didn't like Milk. I didn't like Milk's channel, which is my opinion. Obviously, he has a lot of subscribers, so he is a lot of people's cup of tea. I didn't like him initially because I felt it was just a lot of negativity, right? I'm allergic to negativity. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want to get back into negative thinking, because I know what that leads to. And then I noticed, I started hearing Milk. There was a difference in Milk's tone, different things he was doing. And I was like, hold up. He's growing. He's changing. And it was actually watchable. It was, I would crack up at some of the stuff. But it seems like in the last few weeks, he has decided to latch onto Haters World. Now C-Max out. I'll speak about C-Mac in a second. C-Max out, and he went at C-Mac, and it was just like, I don't know what it is, man, that it seems like this week was just a real negative week on YouTube. And I hope it's not because drama sells. Because me, myself, I'm not going to be the one to engage in drama. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've been involved in real beef. Real beef is in the streets or behind the walls. When I was that guy that was into that stuff, I excelled in that world. YouTube beef is not beef. It ain't beef. But one thing I do want to make sure that people understand is, like I said earlier, people pick sides. Unfortunately, sometimes there's some people that are mentally unstable and they think it's their own real life and they're actual party to the things that are ongoing. And that's when you have stalkers decide to do things to people, right? So everybody should just be aware of that. Now, getting back to Milk, I don't know how it helps his platform. But what do I know? He's got a lot more subscribers than me. I guess people are going to stay tuned and stay engaged in what's going on. I think Hater World has responded. I don't know. I haven't seen anything lately. I know Gunner responded. And I don't think any of that is good for the genre. And I'm going to say this. Because, and that's another reason why. I'm not just that I'm allergic to drama. I can't stand it. I don't like negative energy. I am a convicted felon. I am a convicted murderer. For me to engage in negativity and threats of violence, which advertisers are going to want to put their ads on my videos if I'm threatening to go back to my old ways? And that applies across the board. Anybody on YouTube, any content creator that has a history of violence, understand, if you're trying to make a living here, if you're trying to make money, and at the end of the day, who doesn't want to have an easier life and pull in passive income where they can? And if that's your plan, remember, if you do have a history of violence and you're threatening people, advertisers are going to shy away from you and your channel's going to suffer. Okay. I think that has been a problem for the whole genre with all the beef that's going on. A lot of advertisers are like, remember, Savage, whatever happened, however it happened, he's no longer here. And I know that scared advertisers. And since then, it's just like one beef after another, and it's a lot of drama. So you guys just keep that in mind, man. Also, while there are a lot of people that like the drama, there's a lot that don't. And I notice a lot of people getting turned off from it. So back to Milk. I don't see how Milk, to each their own, right? But, you can go through my videos and you will see I was just in LA. I was just in the hood. Go to Food and Fallon's, check out his review, me, him, and Eazy-E. I was just in the hood. You can go through, you can see me in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm a tough guy, but I did all them years in prison. I'm not just going to sit in the house all day. Of course, when I'm filming my videos, I am, but I need to see the world, right? Milk is holed up in his house. Milk, some advice, big dog. You just did a video on why you're friendless, and I don't know if you paid attention, but you called a lot of your own homies some foul shit. You called a lot of dudes that are still trapped in the streets some foul shit. You know, friends come and go, but enemies accumulate. Be careful what you say, man. When you're talking about people are on GR and living with their mom when they're 23, 24 years, whatever you said, Holmes, I guarantee you some people felt that in a negative way. So there's that. Now, C-Mac. C-Mac is back. C-Mac is making his rounds. It looks like he possibly has something to do with the Pop-Up Podcast. Shout out to the Pop-Up Podcast. With C-Mac there, I'm sure they'll probably do better. No disrespect to Lush, but I don't think Lush is the one. I don't. The views are not good. But it's a new podcast, and hopefully everything goes good. C-Mac is got a large following, and I think he can continue to grow. I would like to see C-Mac get back to, I dug it when he was feeding the community, and then people could say, well, hey, Dubs, how come you're not feeding the community? Because I'm not making the money C-Mac was making. C-Mac was hitting big. And I hope he gets back to hitting big and giving back to the community, feeding the homeless the way he was. That's the kind of shit I like to see, not the drama. I don't care about the drama. But I get it, man. It sells. And I don't know why. I know I don't have the ideal life that some people have in their mind what the ideal life is. But to me, from where I came from, man, I got it going on. And as we've been hinting at, things are going to be getting extremely better. You guys are going to see it. You guys are going to be blown away. I'm telling you, I keep telling you guys ain't ready. And there's people that DM me, what's going on? Just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. And I really believe that when you stay out of the negativity, you don't dabble with the negative thoughts. You don't engage. Look, if people are going to say whatever they're going to say about me, it doesn't change who I am. It's just their interpretation. You know what I'm saying? But I really believe that when you are pushing in a positive way, positive things are going to come your way, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it, and hopefully it will inspire people. And I'm going to end on that note. I know this video is not going to do much, but I thought about it. I said, maybe I every Friday I'll do a weekend review, what are we going to call it? You guys tell me in the comment section what you want to call it. If you want to see more of this every Friday, let me know. Or if you want me to do regular content, let me know that. This is your guys' channel. It's nothing without you. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support. By the way, don't forget about my second channel, Dubess, Dubess. I do reactions there. I'm going to have to record in a second. Also, whoever thought when they saw this, fucking Dubs in that Bill Cosby sweater, that just happened. Look at it for a minute. Anyways, man, everybody please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.